It has been a while since my last Brawl Stars tier list, but I'm clearly not a pro player. I hardly play this game. That said, I have no right to actually rank the brawlers in this game based on how good or bad they are, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ranking every brawler based on how much I hate them. Now, this could stem from many different things. Whether I don't like playing the brawler, I don't like playing against them, or I think they look stupid, or I think their voice lines are bad, anything like that. All that matters though is how much do I overall hate this brawler. So I've whipped together a tier list for you guys, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Speaking of you guys, most of you watching don't even know that you're not subscribed. 60% of you are not subscribed, which means 60% of you should be checking to see if you're subscribed right now, and if you're not, then do it. We're getting very close to 1 million. Would be pretty epic. This list is in no particular order, and we're starting with 8-bit, and honestly, I think I'm neutral with 8-bit. I think it's fine. He's a little boring to play, but boring does not equal hate, so yeah, 8-bit B tier, that's fine. But Amber is an example of C tier. I hate fighting against Amber. I also don't like playing Amber. Not only do I think she's boring to play, I think she's annoying to play, and I hate fighting her. So that's a good hate right there. Remove is like the brawlers that I hate the most. So if I really just don't like a brawler that much that I would rather them not be in the game, that is what remove is for. Now we have Ash. I would put him up in mains, but I have not played him in a while, so I'll put him up in enjoy. I think his gameplay is really fun. Getting one-shotted by him can be a little bit annoying, but it's not enough to put him down to B tier. Barley, I'm neutral. I really have nothing to say about this brawler. I'm gonna be honest. So B, I'll put her in enjoy. She could go down here because getting one-shotted by her again is like kind of annoying, but you know, that's what she does, and I really enjoy playing her. So Belle also enjoy. BB, first S tier, first mains, absolutely none in remove yet, which is kind of surprising. For being a hateful video, we have only put one brawler in hate so far, but yeah, BB, I've always thought she was really fun. I used to hate her though. When she first came out, I loved playing her, but I absolutely despised playing against her. It was terrible. Like, this is like 5 years ago, so if that was then, I would probably put her in remove. But now I can put Bonnie, probably, I don't know. I don't really like Bonnie. I think she could be so much better, so yeah, I'll put her in hate. I'm sorry to all the 2 Bonnie mains out there. She did get buffed, so there might be 3 of you. I'm so sorry. I don't like Bonnie. I think I enjoy Bo. Getting hit by his mines, it kind of sucks, but that's also a skill issue, so yeah, he's fine. Brock as well, put him in enjoy. I don't like it when I get hit by rocket laces and there's nothing I can do about it, but whatever, he's fun to play, so yeah, he's an enjoy. Bull, I don't know, bro. Part of me wants to put him in C just because they refuse to make his Stomper base kit, but I'll put him in neutral because 1, he's extremely easy to beat when he's the enemy, and 2, he's kind of fun to play when you're the one playing him, as long as the enemies have 1 brain cell and they don't know how to fight Bull. Okay, Buzz is kind of a weird one because I do enjoy playing him, but bro, this guy is so obnoxious to play against and he ruins all of my main brawlers, so I'm gonna be honest, bro. I fight him more than I play him. I'm gonna put him in neutral. I was about to put him in hate, but I can't do it. Byron, maybe he's not a main, neither is BB, but like they're up there, so I'm putting him up there with that. Like, he's one of the brawlers that I really love to play. Still, we have none in remove. What a positive video. Guys, welcome back to the Nubs 3 positivity campaign. Today we're gonna be positive, so stay positive. Now, Carl, I think that's an easy enjoy. Again, Colette, okay, she's a little interesting because I would put her like up here because I do enjoy her in like Heist, but I haven't played that in like 3 years, so I'll put her in neutral because when I am playing some brawlers that I enjoy and she 2-shots me, it's not very fun. Colt, neutral. I don't even need to say anything about him. Okay, so Crow, he's either all the way up here or all the way down here because he needs a rework. Like, this guy he just falls in and out of the meta for the worst reasons possible. When he's good in the meta, he's really annoying to play against. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Crow anymore. Since Kenji came out, he feels like a finished character. He has all this really cool stuff. I look back at Crow and I'm like, bro, like, what is wrong with you? Why are you still garbage? So I'll keep him in S, but you know, in another world, he could be down here. Okay, Daryl, honestly, I'm gonna put him in hate. Ever since he got the 2 roles, these players have been so annoying with how they use it. So I gotta put him in hate. I do not like playing against him. Now, Edgar, oh God. I could upset so many 7-year-olds if I put Edgar in remove. I'm just gonna do it. The hope is that all of the 7-year-olds are like, their attention spans are too small, so then they skip past this part. They see Edgar at the bottom of the list and then they drop a dislike. Guys, okay, if you're watching this right now, do not even comment anything about Edgar and we'll see what comments come in about Edgar, because then you know that they did not watch this part. Okay, Ems, I used to like playing her a lot, but it seems like recently anytime I pick her, it's always the worst choice and she never works. I'm just really bad with her now, so I'll put her in neutral. Eve, honestly, I'm sorry to the 3 Eve mains out there, I gotta put her in remove. I don't like facing her. I don't like playing her. She feels so like slow and clunky to me. Facing her is just like, it's obnoxious. But Fang, on the other end, surprisingly, I have a lot of mastery with him, so maybe I should change this from mains to just like love. I just find him fun. Now that he's bad, I haven't been playing him, obviously, but he's still really fun. Okay, Frank. I do want to put him up here, but I do not play him enough to really count that, so I'll put him at like the top of enjoy. Ever since his rework, he's been fun. He feels less miserable to play now. He actually feels pretty powerful, so yeah, he's an enjoy. Gale, remove. That twister gadget should never exist. Neither should walking on water, so long as brawlers like Mortis exist. Now, Gene, okay, he's neutral to me. It's fine. Griff? Okay, whoa, I'm about to upset Reflex. I'm gonna put him in hate, bro. You know why? It's because they still have not fixed his glitch that makes his super do 6,000 damage to you up close. I don't play Griff, so I'm only getting hit by this thing. If I loved playing him, it would be a different story. He'd be all the way in S, but I never play him. So getting hit by that 6K is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And now Grom, I'm also gonna put him in hate. I don't find him fun to play, but somehow when the enemies are playing him, they hit every single shot. It makes it feel like he's impossible to dodge, even though it's not. It's really easy to dodge, but somehow it's not at the same time. Now Jackie, okay, any circle character in this game needs to be removed. That's really just case in point there. That's all you need to know. Now Janet, I don't know, enemy players with her can be a little weird, but I'll put her in neutral for now. And then Jessie, I think she's fun. I barely ever play her. I also barely ever see her in this game, but playing her can be fun when you post up in the best way possible. Pretty cool. Leon, he can go in A tier. He used to probably be up in S for me, but I don't know what changed. Now Lou used to also be in S, but then he became like a good brawler for the wrong reasons. He just got a really cheesy ability that I didn't like, so I'll put him in A tier. And then Max, B tier. I don't really care about Max. I used to go crazy for Max, but not anymore. Dynamite, Satchel Charge, I'll put him in hate. You know, I don't like that ability, and that kind of carries him. That's his whole character, so yeah, I'll put him in C. Mortis, he's got to go in S. This is just like a guaranteed. If there's any person that does not put Mortis in S, you may need to get checked. For what? I don't know, but just get checked for everything, okay? Mr. P, remove him. Remove him, dude. The spawners in this game, they just feel so bad when you're playing the wrong character. I cannot deal with it, bro. Especially with the hypercharge. I'm sorry, Blizz. I have to do it to Mr. P. I've always done it, and I'm still doing it. Now, Nani, she's one of my favorite marksmans in the game, so that's easy S tier. Nita, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Nita, and I never play this brawler. I do not like fighting her bear. This is mostly coming from Brawl Arena with what she does in that mode. It's ridiculous. Get her out of my game. Otis, neutral. I really like his character model, so that kind of carries him, but otherwise, I never play him, so I'm only seeing the bad parts about fighting him, but still, his character model and like his title and everything carries him, so he'll go all the way up there. Now, Pam, I've always liked her playstyle, but something about her, she just feels like bad. Like, you have to really focus up super hard in order to do anything with her. I guess I'll put her at the bottom of enjoy. That works. I feel like Penny used to be near the top for me, but she's kind of fallen down, so that's probably just A tier right there. We have more good than bad still, so I guess that says something. The brawlers in this game are not that bad. Piper, she's also one of my favorite marksmen. She'll be up there in the top tier. And Poco, I think he's just all right. I don't really have much to say about him. Put him in B tier. Primo, oh boy. I have not been playing Primo as much as I used to in this game, so I don't really know how to feel about him. Yeah, I guess for now I'll put him in neutral. He used to be in enjoy, and a long time ago used to be in love when he was like meta in Showdown in the very first week of the game. That was pretty fun, but now, okay, wait, Rico, just scratch the whole Primo thing, dude. Put Rico in remove, bro. I cannot deal with this brawler. I'm convinced Rico players just like flick their screen and they don't even know what's going on. Rosa, she can be an enjoy. I really like her bushes. I just don't use her enough to get value out of them ever. Ruffs would be higher if he wasn't mid right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B. I'm putting him in the same tier as I feel he performs in the game right now. I feel like that's how my enjoyment for Ruffs comes. Like, if he's good, then I'll enjoy him more. If he's not feeling very good at the moment, then he's lower for me. Okay, anytime I play this game like semi-competitively or whatever in ranked, I always pick Sandy, so he's gotta be an S. I like playing him only in competitive settings though. Shelly, ever since her movement speed buff and then nerf, really fell off for me, so I'll put her in neutral. If they buff that again, she'll be all the way in S tier. She was so fun, but yeah, she's like kind of boring again. Lola, I'm sorry, Spoob. I'm sorry, bro. I really want to like Lola, but I just feel like she's kind of boring. I'd rather play Colt than Lola. Where is Colt? Okay, he's higher than her. Good. Yeah, I like playing Colt more than I do Lola. I still feel like she's an unfinished character, and they're never going to finish her. Her clone could use so much more love. Okay, Meg, dude, they've reworked this character one too many times. Just remove her from the game at this point. Delete the character or completely rework her so then she doesn't even have a mech anymore because, bro, like, she doesn't need to exist if she's gonna get reworked like once a year. Now, Spike is interesting because I really don't like fighting him most of the time, but I also love his character model, so it's really in between like hate him or enjoy him. So I'm just gonna go give him the benefit of the doubt. His character model carries. That's an A tier. Okay, Sprout. Like, I never play this character, but this is another instance of that exact same thing. Like, I would put him in S tier just because of his character model and like his voice lines. I really like Sprout. So yeah, I'm putting him up there even though I don't play him ever. I'm always worried that I'm gonna get bullied by like an Edgar or Mortis when I'm playing Sprout. Now, Squeak, on the other hand, is kind of the opposite. I mean, he's kind of cute, but like, oh my, everything else about him is so obnoxious. Yeah, he's going down there. Stu, okay, hear me out. A lot of you are going to be confused by this, but I'm not putting him at the top. And there's a couple reasons for that. I've already said a million times, but one, the ping difference. If you don't live in the correct area in the world, you cannot reach your full potential with Stu. It's physically impossible. I don't like that about him. Same with Mortis as well, but I guess he's up there because I don't care about it as much with Mortis because he doesn't get double dashes that Stu gets. But also, facing a Stu who knows what they're doing is probably the most mind-numbing thing to ever happen in this game. There's really nothing you can do about it. They also need to have the good ping to make that work though. So it's like a double bad. Not only do you know that they have better ping than you, but they're also trying their heart out. Okay, Surge. So I used to absolutely hate facing Surge. I still kind of do. I know Wasim hates facing Surge, but I also enjoy playing him a little bit. So I would put him in hate, but I'm going to put him in neutral. Tara, also neutral. I really have nothing to say about that brawler. Now, another remove tier is Tick. He'll be at the very bottom. I've always thought that Tick just needs some kind of rework because of how stupid his attacks are. I just don't like him at all. But the opposite, we have Gus. He's at the very top. He's one of my favorite brawlers to play. I think his mechanics are awesome. Do I wish that you could throw a ghost at a wall instead with like a gadget or something? Yes, but that's really the only other thing I have to say about Gus that's like bad. Everything else about him is really good. Sam, I don't know. I kind of don't like facing him, but yeah, he's good in neutral. I enjoy playing him sometimes. Same with Buster. I think I'll put him in enjoy just because I like playing him a lot, but also facing him can be kind of brutal. So he's not going to be at the tippy top, but he's one of my favorite tanks to play next to Ash, actually, so it's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get hated on for this one, but Chester is not in my love category. I think he's either at the top of neutral or the bottom of enjoy because I do like his mechanics. What I don't like is getting hit for 6,000 damage from one auto attack from a bush and immediately dying. So yeah, he's going in A tier. Gray is just like Stu, where I really like playing him, but the players who also play him ruin my day. So he's gonna be an A tier instead of S tier. It has to happen. Now, Mandy. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm gonna get hate for this one too because I know people love Chester and Mandy, but I'm gonna put Mandy down in hate. You know why? To me, she still feels extremely clunky, and for that reason, I do not play her, which means I'm only getting hit by Mandy supers and Mandy hypercharges, and we all know that that is the worst feeling in this game. Therefore, I have to put her in hate because I hate getting hit by that. Oh wait, that's right. I have to put Edgar at the very bottom. There we go. If you skipped past the Edgar part, don't go back. You don't get to know the context. You've been banned from the context. Now we have RT. I think he's fine. I love that they fixed his terrible gadget and then they replaced it with an amazing one, so that's good, but I don't really enjoy playing him unless it's like bullying people in duels. And Willow, dude, I kind of want to put her in D tier just because they refused to fix her and they gave her a really bad hyper, but I'll put her in neutral because this is like a tier where I want the brawler to be fun, but I just can't make them fun. And or for reasons like Buzz, where I enjoy him, but I also hate playing against him because he ruins the brawlers that I play. But yeah, as for Willow, it's like pure hope. Like, I just hope that they fix her. And now Hank, okay, I would get like 3,000 dislikes if I put him in remove, which I won't. And for a long time, I really thought he needed a rework. I still like low-key think he does, but it's kind of too late for that. They already gave him hyper, so I'll put him in like neutral. He is pretty fun to play, and he could be worse to play against, so yeah, he's fine. Bro, recently Maisie players have been absolutely destroying me, and I would put her at S. Like, at one point, she probably was up there, but I don't really feel that anymore, so I think she's in neutral. Cordelius as well, he used to be up here in S, but something happened. I don't know. I'll just put him in A. Now, Doug. I think he should get removed. This is either a remove or a rework, not because of his character model, not because of his voice lines, just because his character just don't work, bro. I want them to get rid of him and replace him from the ground up. Give him a whole new kit. Instead of adding 2 characters in one update, add 1 character and then completely change Doug. Does anybody actually play Pearl and enjoy her, or is she just a character that people pick because she's like good in a draft? I feel like that's it. I'll put her in neutral. I don't hate her that much, not as much as these brawlers. Okay, Chuck, yeah, remove. He's such a useless character. Actually, he should be lower than Doug because I feel everything I feel about Doug for Chuck 10 times over. Now Charlie, I don't know, she kind of fell off for me. I'm gonna put her in neutral. She just feels so bad now, and when she's bad, she's not fun to play at all. Now Miko, I don't know, bro. I never play him anymore. I honestly feel like he's kind of a useless character. Like, he's one of those those characters that I look at and I think like, wow, I could just play this other option instead and probably have more fun and more success with it anyways. And getting hit by Miko when you're playing a character that can't really do much about him is the worst feeling other than getting hit by a Mandy super. So yeah, he has his rightful place right below Mandy. Now Kit, I have to put him in S tier. I know he's like terrible. I hate him too, but he's going in S tier. Larry, Lori, I don't really like them, especially with how weird people are about them, bro. You have not seen my Twitter replies. I don't like playing them. I don't like playing against them. I don't like the people most of the people that surround them. I'm sure there's normal people who like Larry and Lori, but a lot of them are just like, what is going on? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to put him down here. I would not be sad if he got removed from the game. Now, Angelo, at one point, definitely was at S tier for me. I thought he was so fun to play. I don't know what happened. He's still good, but I don't play him anymore, so he's an enjoy it. Now, Melody, although I stopped playing her, I mean, to be fair, I stopped playing most of these brawlers at the top. She's still up there with one of my favorites to play, even though I'm really bad with her. Now, Draco, bro, I want to be a Draco player, but what I don't like about Draco is pressing the super button. All of the fun and like the strategy in his gameplay goes out the window as soon as you press the super button, and then you cycle it for the rest of the game, and that's pretty much it. If he leaned into his main form, his main attack more, I would like him so much better. But yeah, he's gonna be in neutral for me because his super is like the better form to be in. Now Lily, I think probably neutral as well. Really depends, because most players are really bad with her, and then some players are insane with this character, but I barely play her, so yeah, she's in neutral. Barry, I don't know. I never play him, and anytime I play against him, he's kind of annoying. I might put him in hate. No, I'll put him at the bottom of B. Clancy, just remove him. Remove the crab, bro. I don't like the crab. I think he's a little stupid. Same for the mouse. Get the mouse out of here. Kenji, yes, put him at the very tippy top. Yes, yes. There we go. This list is coming together. All right, we're cutting it thin now. We have Juju. Out of all the throwers to play, I don't really mind playing her as much, so she'll be in neutral, but I do not particularly enjoy playing against her. But Shade, I like Shade. I don't know if I'll put him in the top, but I do like playing Shade. I just think he has some cool mechanics. I really like the crit in his attack. He feels very fluid and finished. The only problem I think is his gadget that does nothing, so they could fix that, but otherwise he's fun. Oh, Buzz Lightyear, good, he did get removed. Yeah, keep him all the way down here. Keep Buzz Lightyear at the very bottom, besides Edgar. At first, I would have put Meeple in D tier, but he's grown on me, so I'm gonna put him probably in B tier. I mildly enjoy playing him, and playing against him can be annoying, but it's not the worst. Ollie, at first, I really liked him, and then he became meta, and everybody in ranked started playing him, and they just kind of overbuffed him. They made him a little bit too fluid, I think, because I don't think he should be able to jump with his super, and they haven't changed that. So for that reason, I'm gonna put him all the way at the bottom of neutral. If they fix that, he'd probably go like all the way up here. But yeah, until then, no. Sphinx, I literally have no words for this character. Lumi, at first, probably high up here, but bro, she's kind of going down just because fighting her is so mind-numbing most of the time. You're either fighting a level 1 Lumi who can't do anything, or you're fighting a maxed out Lumi who never stops attacking, never stops supering, and just gets to live forever. I don't hate Lumi, but I'll put her in neutral. And Jae Young, same as Sphinx, I feel like these two brawlers do not exist. I never see them. I never see anybody talk about them. Besides Sphinx getting his buffs, I've heard he's a little bit better now. I still have not played him. I barely ever see him, and I don't even remember the last time I saw Jae Young. I'm not even sure he exists in the game anymore. I like his mechanics a lot, so I might put him in Enjoy, but I never see him. Hopefully he gets like a hyper in the next update, and then people start actually using him. I guess he's just weak right now, or people just forgot about him. I have no idea. Now Kaze, definitely not S tier, and her price is kind of a deciding factor here as well. I know we're kind of past that point, but Ultra Legendary as a whole is being tied to Kaze here slightly. If I were only talking about Ultra Legendary, I put her all the way down here. She should just be a Legendary, and there should have been a rarity between Epic and Mythic. That's not the reality we got. So I guess I'll put Kaze up here in neutral because I do think she's kind of fun. I think I'm gonna spend some time learning her, and then she might move up towards S. So yeah, that's my Brawl Stars hate tier list. Surprisingly, there's a lot more brawlers in the middle and up instead of down. Let me know which brawler you hate the most, and that's gonna do it. Subscribe, use code NUBS, and I will see you later. Have a good night.